Recently, there was an unexpected occurrence in the market, a modest fall in price. Anxieties ensued. It may revolve around Donald Trump. Nevertheless, experts disagree. Shiba Inu could be about to do major things, which might make some people rich. The wildest thing. Someone has divulged the date. Why is this taking place? What is the logic behind all of these? Excuse me, what am I even referring to? Allow me to clarify. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. Just now, as a result of the burn mechanism upgrade, the price unexpectedly dropped following yesterday's surge. It's as if the market had a brief surge of enthusiasm before resuming its cautious pace. Anxieties are rising now. It has even irritated some. What is causing this to occur? I thought the price was going to go down. Is something being overlooked? This took everyone by surprise for a second and sent up a flurry of conjecture. While some dismiss it as a transitory setback, others are concerned that there may be more fundamental causes at work. The market is acting erratically, and people's emotions are running high. But there's more to this than only Shiba Inu, so let's stand back and examine the broader view. As it happens, Bitcoin is also engaging in this activity. It had just risen to 98,000 feet when it abruptly dropped to 96,000. That is a rather significant decline, and is not surprising that Shiba Inu and other cryptocurrencies are responding in a similar fashion, given that Bitcoin often dictates the overall crypto market sentiment. There are other breeds that share this issue. There's a bigger pattern to it. Why, though? As far as anybody can tell, Donald Trump's most recent tariff announcement is heavily involved. The announcement by the White House that fresh duties will be imposed on goods from China, Mexico, and Canada came as markets were settling in. The news was devastating. While trading in New York on Friday afternoon, U.S. market indices, which had been trending upward earlier, turned negative. Imports from China would be subject to a 10% tax, while commodities from Mexico and Canada will be subject to a 25% levy, according to the Trump administration. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt claims that this is a reaction to these nations' alleged facilitation of the importation of illicit goods into the United States. In an instant, fear swept the financial markets. Shares fell. Then cryptocurrency came along. Bitcoin fell from 98,000 to 96,000, a 2% drop. The whole crypto sector is affected whenever Bitcoin makes a mistake. Selling pressure became dominant as investors hurried to lock up gains. Like everything else, Shiba Inu were caught in the storm. Additionally, it is not all. The whole concept of the Federal Reserve maintaining Bitcoin reserves seems to be under scrutiny. Furthermore, there is now a genuine chance that it may be postponed. It has been said by Federal Reserve Bank of Chicago President Austin Goolsbee that the Federal Reserve is legally constrained in what it may include on its balance sheet. Chair Jerome Powell has previously said that the Federal Reserve Act forbids them from possessing Bitcoin, thus this is significant. Moreover, they are not very eager to revise such statute. Powell's attitude on Bitcoin has been somewhat inconsistent. He wrote it off in 2021 because he thought its worth was too speculative to be reliable. Bitcoin advocates have been claiming this for years, but he finally admitted it last month when he compared it to digital gold. Regardless of the changing views, the likelihood of an official Bitcoin reserve occurring by April's end has fallen to 16%. The event is still anticipated to take place this year. However, the exact timing remains uncertain. The creation of state-level Bitcoin reserves is also being pursued by many states, including Ohio, Florida, and Texas. However, their future success can't be predicted at this time. Also not giving up is Senator Cynthia Lummis of Wyoming, who first suggested that the U.S. Treasury purchase Bitcoin. Since she is now in charge of a Senate subcommittee dealing with digital assets, she is making it a top priority. What does this imply for Shiba Inu, then? Alternative cryptocurrencies, such as Shiba Inu, may face greater challenges if Bitcoin is unable to get backing from major institutions. Regular traders freak out. big investors are on edge, and prices start to wobble. The market will continue to ride this tsunami of uncertainty and speculation as long as there is no clear direction. Just hang in there, things will eventually get better. Some experts delivered a bombshell of optimism just when it seemed like everything was going south. In their view, the big picture is unconcerned with the little details, since Bitcoin is really poised to reach $1 million soon. Indeed, it is correct. Dr. Murray Rudd and Dennis Porter of the Satoshi Action Fund have now issued a paper that explains everything. According to their findings, Bitcoin's value might reach $1 million by January 2027, and if momentum continues, it could reach an even greater level by 2030. Their explanation is rather interesting. A constant elasticity of substitution, CES, demand function. A fancy word for they evaluated how demand would fluctuate depending on price movements and other factors, was used to analyze the relationship between Bitcoin's fixed supply and its expanding demand in their research. Various scenarios were generated by applying this model to the supply curve of Bitcoin. Even in the most pessimistic scenario, with demand remaining unchanged from December 2024 levels, Bitcoin is anticipated to surpass $1 million by the fall of 2028. Things move considerably more quickly in a bullish setting. The new goal date is January 2027, due to the impending establishment of Bitcoin reserves by U.S. states and the meteoric rise in business usage. Furthermore, this is not only conjecture. Bitcoin reserves have been vigorously pursued by the Satoshi Action Fund in several U.S. jurisdictions. So far, so good. More than a dozen states are contemplating it, and that number is sure to rise. The price of Bitcoin will skyrocket if major organizations and governments begin to hoard the cryptocurrency in large quantities. The best part is about to begin. Think about the implications for Shiba Inu if Bitcoin truly reaches those figures. The whole cryptocurrency market is about to see unprecedented heights if Bitcoin surpasses $1 million. The most unexpected thing might happen to Shiba Inu. When will that be? Lots of people could come to regret selling too quickly, I suppose. In keeping with the theme of unexpected developments, an intriguing breakdown has been making the rounds online. Something that has startled many people who own Shiba Inu. Now, what's the deal? In order to make $1 million from $1,000, how high does the Shiba Inu need to go? Among the top dogs expected to see significant price increases this cycle is the Shiba Inu, say experts. Some think it may make Millionaires again, as it has in the past. However, let's be honest for the moment. So far, the price movement has failed to impress. It recently dropped, but it has now risen again, this time by about 10%. Investors are holding out for the next major move as it hasn't completely broken into the next price range. Now we can dissect this. The present pricing of Shiba Inu tokens gives you more than 52 million tokens for every $1,000 you invest. Shiba Inu would have to take 2 zeros off of the price for it to become 100,000. To reach $500,000, it must increase by 50,000% starting from today. And to reach that illustrious $1 million threshold, Shiba Inu would have to see a meteoric rise of about 100,000% from its current level. Is it even possible? That is the main question. Let me tell you something. Shiba Inus have already pulled off wild rallies. Its meteoric rise from relative obscurity in 2020 and 2021 propelled it to the forefront of the cryptocurrency industry. However, things have changed. Now that Shiba Inu is an $11 billion enterprise, it's clear that a lot more capital is needed to make a difference. Its market value would have to compete with some of the world's largest firms if it ever reached those ridiculous price ambitions. Still, there are those who hold the belief that it is within the realm of possibility. The head developer of Shiba Inu, Satoshi Kusama, has even speculated about a future worth $1 trillion. If Shiba Inu achieves this, it would be one of the most remarkable achievements in the history of cryptocurrency. However, some experts believe it might take a considerable amount of time, perhaps until 2040. Currently, the market is the center of attention. What the hey if Bitcoin takes the lead and Shiba Inu continue to adapt to their ecosystem? Everyone could be taken aback by the next bull run. Another tasty piece of news has just come out, and it couldn't have arrived at a better time. Just yesterday, the Trump government repurchased a substantial amount of Ethereum, valued at $9 million. For Shiba Inu, why is this so important now? Shiba Inu, as you may have seen, is based on the Ethereum blockchain. You can bet that Shiba Inu will also benefit from an increase in Ethereum's value or adoption rate. This huge buy-up of Ethereum suggests that the cryptocurrency could be in for some exciting developments soon. There will be huge benefits for Shiba Inu when Ethereum's price and utility begin to rise, and this action by the Trump administration shows confidence. Indeed, Shiba Inu and all the other initiatives created on top of Ethereum get the rewards when Ethereum does well. Therefore, it becomes clear why the price could be suffering at the moment when the larger picture is considered. The future of the Shiba Inu, however, remains bright. Insanely useful features, a dedicated development staff, and an enthusiastic user base are all hallmarks of this project. New possibilities are surely on the corner, and Shiba Inu is ready to make a comeback, what with all the recent events in this area. Opportunities in cryptocurrency abound, as Lucy, a well-known Shiba Inu, remarked in a recent tweet. The key is to be strategic. Even though it wasn't always easy, she said that holding Shiba Inu brought her the most money she'd ever earned. She became rough and lost a ton of money in 2022 when she dabbled with other enterprises. She learned the hard way how to recognize genuine chances, but it was worth it. Even if a project doesn't turn a profit, Lucy realized that there is value in every experience. Through it all, she came to trust Shiba Inu and its crew, a feeling shared by many in the community, and she recognized that after all, Shiba Inu was her safe bet. We are now in that position. Although there has been a temporary dip in price, the Shiba Inu ecosystem is robust, and new chances will inevitably arise. Shiba Inu will achieve new heights when the time is perfect, thanks to a dedicated development staff and a community that is always working behind the scenes. To be more specific, what do you think of this? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.